Hello everybody, welcome on my channel. My name is Bluray Collector NL and today guys I'm going to show you my pickups from Amazon and CEX. Let's first start with CEX. If you don't know what CEX is, it is a store that is I think originally from the United Kingdom. I'm not too sure about that. They also have physical stores in the US and since a couple of years also in the Netherlands. The thing is that the physical stores are not close to my house, so I was trying to order online from CEX because you can also buy Blu-rays and collectible stuff on their website, so that is what I did. The fun thing is that you pay like 5 or 6 euros shipping, but it doesn't matter how much you order. Even if you order like 100 titles, you still pay 5 or 6 bucks. The fun thing about that is that they send the Blu-rays from their stores to your address. So they send, even if you order like 10 Blu-rays, it is possible you get 10 different packages if every title is in a different store. So in the end, it costs CEX more shipping than the price I pay as a customer. So let's first start with the pickups from CEX that I didn't watch yet. The first one is The Bank Job with Jason Statham. I think it is a decent movie. I need to check it out. I'm a fan of the guy actually. I really hope he is the new James Bond or Idris Elba, one of those two. But it would be amazing if Jason Statham would be the new James Bond because he is such a badass, you know, and I want to see him as Bond. But I'm really looking forward to watch The Bank Job, based on a true story. I think a decent action movie. If you saw it, let me know in the comment section down below. Then the next one is The Rum Diary with Johnny Depp. I'm a really big Johnny Depp fan and I cannot wait to check this one out. It's from the same writers as Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And surprisingly enough, it came with a slipcover, which is not in the best condition, but you know, it is an extra because in the Netherlands sleeves and slips are not common as in the USA or even in the United Kingdom. So yeah, that is a little extra. The downside actually of the website of CEX is that you cannot see if it comes with a sleeve or slip. You know, it's just saying The Rum Diary Johnny Depp and the price, and then click on order and you will receive it. But it's always a surprise in what kind of condition it comes to your address. Then the next one, Martin Scorsese presents Gomorrah. This is not the television series Gomorrah, this is the movie. This one is a sick movie. You have to check this movie. I saw parts of it and the trailer. This one is amazing. This is, I think, in the top 5 best mafia movies ever made, because this is based on true story, on witnesses, people that are telling the producers and stuff what really happened there. And it's still happening in Italy. So I will not spoil anything about the movie, but if you like mafia stuff based on true stories, like Once Upon a Time in America and The Godfather and so on, you really need to check out Gomorrah. This is a masterpiece, I'm telling you. Then The Best Man Holiday. I bought this actually because it was really cheap, 1 or 2 bucks. Just a comedy, need to check it out. I'm still waiting on a decent comedy because besides Deadpool, which was not really a comedy but a superhero movie with comedy flicks in it, the last few years it's really bad with comedies. The last really good comedy I saw was Superbad, I think, and maybe the old American Pie ones. So I'm really looking forward for one good comedy that makes me laugh the whole time, but which is nearly impossible. I have to say Get Hard was kind of funny though, and Ride Along as well, but that's more because I'm really a big fan of Kevin Hart and sometimes he his face looks so stupid sometimes, you know, in his comedy. Then some Amazon pickups that I didn't watch yet. The first one is one that all of my United States homies, Blu-ray collectors picked up because it was a Walmart exclusive or something, and that is Brewster Millions. This is the UK release, the thicker case as well. I saw this movie years and years and years ago. This is a really good movie. Not only because these two guys are in it, Richard Pryor and what is the other one? John Candy or Yeah, John Candy. But the movie itself is awesome. This is how a comedy should be, and yeah, Brewster Millions. You have to check it out. It is, if you didn't saw it, I cannot imagine, but maybe. Then The Goonies. It was not in my collection. I saw this when I was a kid for the very last time, I think. So that's more than 20 years ago, or yeah, I think 10, 15, 20 years ago. I mean, it's really long, actually. A long time ago that I saw this movie. Yeah, I think 15 years ago or something that I saw this for the last time. I don't know, actually. But yeah, what can I say? This is an awesome movie, and in my opinion, it is so good that it's one of the better Steven Spielberg movies, I think. This is a family adventure that everybody should watch at least once in his life. The Goonies. Then a Eureka Entertainment pickup, which I think this is a really weird movie, let me tell you that, and that is Tokyo Tribe. This movie is a mix between a musical, martial arts, action, comedy, almost everything. This is not Masters of Cinema, this is just Eureka Entertainment, but still comes with a nice booklet. If you ever saw this movie, let me know. I'm really interested in this movie because it looks so weird. I know nothing about it, but I'm really looking forward to watch it. And it comes in a black case, which is a plus because I really like those black cases. So if you ever saw Tokyo Tribe, let me know what kind of movie it is, because I really don't know. And it comes with a lot of extras as well. And it was only $8 or $9, so not that expensive. Then the last one of the stack that I didn't watch yet is Hellboy Animated. This is a really interesting one. Last week I saw Hellboy 1 and 2, and since then I'm a big fan of Hellboy, actually. Ron Perlman is awesome as Hellboy, you know, that role fits him as a jacket. And I really hope they're going to make Hellboy 3 on a day. Maybe never happens, but you know. But what I didn't know is that Hellboy has cartoons, or there are animated stuff of Hellboy. Actually only 2 movies, and that is Sword of Storms and Blood and Iron, these 2. The only 2 animated Hellboy movies you can find. And they did a really good job on this because Ron Perlman is also voice acting the cartoon version of Hellboy. This one is around $10, I would say. And if you're really into superhero stuff and you like Hellboy, I think this is a must-have, because again, 2 different stories of Hellboy. Okay, it is a cartoon. I'm a big cartoon lover, but you know, if you are more into Hellboy, you should pick this one up, I think. Then some movies I watched. First one is an Amazon pickup. Again, Eureka, Prince Valiant. This is not Masters of Cinema, but the funny thing is that this one comes in a thin case and not in a thick case. I don't know what the reason behind that is. This movie is about Prince Valiant, of course. This movie is from 1954, and it's about King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table as well. I would say this movie was pretty decent. It's about I'm really loving the middle-aged stuff, you know, the Robin Hood and stuff like that. I always like those type of movies. This one is of course really old, so it's there's a little bit of cheese in it, but I think the movie is not that bad, and it's also not too long. I would say it's 100 minutes, so you know. Prince Valiant, and this was pretty cheap, but it's almost out of stock, so if you are thinking about buying it, buy it now. Then a movie that I think this is one of the worst movies, I'm not kidding, I saw in the last 5 years. Don't judge me that I bought this one, but Bridesmaids. I mean, this movie was like $2. This movie is about, you know, some girlfriends, and one of them is marrying, actually. I thought this movie was like as good as Pitch Perfect, or what is the other one? I don't know, I would like Pitch Perfect or something. The movie has a good vibe, but that's it. in the 2 hours, this movie is 2 hours long, I didn't laugh once. And that is a bad sign. Especially this actress here. I think this is Rosa Byrne. Is that correct? Maybe a comment in the comment section down below if that's her. I don't know. But she plays in a lot of comedies and stuff like that. She is so not funny. I really don't understand why she is always in these type of movies. She tries to imitate Jennifer Aniston or something, but she is really not funny at all. Please, girl, go do something else. I mean, just don't buy this movie, guys. Just don't. This movie is bad. This is like, I would say, 3 out of 10. I mean, I'm really sorry if you maybe you think, the movie was pretty decent. That's your opinion, but I think this movie sucks. It's like, I'll tell you. Then, a movie that I watched this morning, Jerry Maguire. An old classic movie, of course. I saw this years and years and years ago. I really love this movie, especially the kid is really, really adorable in this movie. Renee Zellweger is pretty sexy and hot in this one as well. And Tom Cruise is, you know, when Tom Cruise is on the screen, you know you get a decent movie, right? Besides Jack Reacher, I'm not really a big fan of. I'm sorry, guys. I'm more a fan of the Bourne trilogy and maybe John Wick, and not Jack Reacher, I think. But this movie, I think everybody saw it already. I picked it up because I saw a lot of Blu-ray collectors picking it up in the United States because it's remastered or something, or re-released, I don't know. I was like, hey, I don't have it, so let me buy it. There's only $2 or $3. So yeah, Jerry Maguire. One downside, the movie is a little bit too long. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think 1 hour and 50 minutes would be more than enough. That's the only thing about this movie. Then the last two, Seth Rogen, Zack and Miri Make a Porno. This movie is, I think, perfect to watch when you don't want to have anything in your mind. You don't want to think when you are watching a movie. This is just a movie, brainless, you know. Just watch it, sit down, watch it, popcorn, cola, whatever. 90 minutes, more than enough. And this movie was pretty good, actually. Seth Rogen is, you know, does a good job, and Elizabeth Banks as well. And yeah, decent fun comedy. I would say 6.5 out of 10. It's not one of the best comedies, but it has some pretty good jokes in it. So yeah, Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Then the last one I watched yesterday, John Travolta in From Paris with Love. I bought this again because this was really cheap, and I really like John Travolta, trying to collect all of his work actually. And yeah, this movie is an action thriller. John Travolta plays a secret agent together with Jonathan Rhys Meyers, and it takes place in Paris, of course. That's why the name is From Paris with Love. The movie itself was decent. You know what's coming. There are not really a lot of flicks in the story or something like that. John Travolta plays a really nice role actually, because he plays like a little bit of a crazy dude who is not following the standards of every secret agent. I can tell you that. I will not spoil anything more, but he does everything his own way. Let me tell you that. So yeah, From Paris with Love. Alright guys, that's it for today. I can tell you that there is much more coming. I think around 30 to 40 pickups in the next week. You can also follow me on Instagram, Blu-ray Collector NL, and I'll speak to you guys on the next video. Bye!